So, which of Hades 2's love interests will actually love you back? From fiery rivals to soft souls who'll make your heart melt, we're diving into every romance option in Hades 2 and what it really takes to win them over. Just a small spoiler warning ahead. But don't worry, we'll keep it gentle. We'll cover how the romance system works, what items and incantations you'll need, and the 4 official romance paths waiting for you in the crossroads. Romance in Hades 2 builds on the first game's gift system. You'll still use nectar and ambrosia, but Melinue can also gift bath salts and twin fishing lures to deepen her bonds. These gifts unlock special outings, little hangouts that help your relationships grow. But first, you'll need to brew the right incantations at the cauldron. To unlock fishing dates, you'll need to complete the Rite of River Fording incantation. This adds a fishing pier at the crossroads and gives you twin lures, which you can buy later from the broker for 100 bones. Gifting twin lures will trigger a bonding event, and in-game time is fast-forwarded to the equivalent of 16 whiles. Then there's the hot springs, unlocked with a Rite of Vapor Cleansing incantation. You'll need bath salts to invite someone along, and they cost 50 bones each from the broker. Triggering a hot springs event will use up 12 whiles. Finally, the Rite of Social Solidarity opens up the taverna, where you can share a drink with ambrosia, the most powerful bonding item of all. Ambrosia costs 450 bones each, but it's worth it once the heart icons start appearing in your bond meter. Gifting ambrosia will use up 20 whiles. Once you see a heart-shaped arrow appear in a character's bond bar, that's your sign you're entering romantic territory. Keep giving the right offerings, go on those outings, and eventually, you'll unlock their unique romance scene. And the best part? You can romance all 4 characters without any jealousy or drama. So go ahead and follow your heart. Now let's meet the 4 love interests, starting with the goddess of chaos herself, Eris. If you like your romance a little messy, unpredictable, and full of fire, she's your girl. Eris is strife incarnate, which means drama basically follows her around like glitter on chaos. She throws rubbish everywhere, and even fights Melinue herself, all in a day's work. You'll first meet Eris at the crossroads, right behind Moros and the Fated List. Once she shows up, start giving her nectar as soon as you can. You'll be using a mix of nectar, bath salts, ambrosia, and twin fishing lures to deepen your bond. Think of it like learning her love language, a little chaos, a little kindness, and a few fishing trips to balance things out. After her 14th gift, you'll see a heart over her head instead of the usual exclamation mark. That's your sign that she's ready for the next step, her official romance scene. If her heart icon isn't showing up yet, or you're stuck in any of her bonding levels, try challenging her at the surface. And sometimes her scenes are tied to overall story progress, so if she disappears for a while, don't panic. Just keep playing, she always finds her way back. If chaos isn't really your thing, maybe you'd prefer someone softer, someone who understands the weight of fate itself. Let's talk about Moros. Moros is quiet, thoughtful, and a little bit tragic. He's patient with Melinue and listens more than he speaks. You'll meet Moros pretty early. He appears at the crossroads after you perform the incantation to summon the fates. Once he's around, start gifting him nectar whenever you can. You'll deepen your bond with him through a mix of nectar, bath salts, twin fishing lures, and ambrosia. Just like with Eris, these unlock small intimate outings. Whether that's fishing together, relaxing at the hot springs, or sharing ambrosia at the taverna. If you're stuck in any of his bonding levels, try talking to him more or completing more of the prophecies. Once you've maxed out his bond meter with ambrosia, you'll unlock a quiet moment with him at the taverna. After that scene, lose a run and he'll appear again before you return to the crossroads. That's when you'll get the choice, to make your relationship official or to let things stay undefined. Now, if you prefer your romance with a little more tension and a lot more armor, It's time to talk about Nemesis. If you like someone who challenges you, pushes your buttons, and makes you want to become better, you're going to love her. She's the goddess of retribution, which means she's all about balance, order, and calling people out when they need it. You'll find Nemesis west of the garden, near Odysseus, at the crossroads. She's one of the first characters you'll meet early in your journey. To build your relationship, start with nectar, then mix in bath salts, twin fishing lures, and finally ambrosia. Each outing deepens your bond in its own way. The hot springs reveal her more vulnerable side, while fishing outings show her rare moments of calm. After finishing her bond meter, Nemesis's romance doesn't happen at the crossroads. She'll challenge you out in the field instead. During your runs through the underworld, you'll occasionally find her offering challenges or rewards. So, if you're stuck at one of her bonding levels, you might need to experience more challenges from her. And at one of these encounters is where her heart icon will finally appear. Now, if you want something that feels different from the others, a quiet ache or longing that lingers between every conversation, then let's talk about Icarus. The boy who flew too close to the sun and somehow found his way back to the world below. He appears in the Rift of Thessaly, providing aerial cover and giving Melinoe a unique boon of his own. At first, you can only interact with him briefly after each battle at the Rift of Thessaly, or even, in rare cases, on Mount Olympus. But the more you gift him nectar, the more pieces of his story start to unfold, and you can eventually find him at the crossroads. Icarus requires the following offerings. And aside from offerings, you'll also need to talk to him either at the surface or crossroads to proceed with his bonding events. After the 13th offering, Melinoe will mention a drink that could make Icarus human again, if only for a moment. This unlocks the nightlife for the dead incantation, which lets you brew the ectoplasmic draft, a rare potion tied directly to his romance. To make it, you'll need 2 shade rot, which are found around Tartarus, and 1 shadow, which can be crafted with 30 ash, 30 psyche, and 6 fate fabric. Once you have the draft, give it to Icarus the next time you see him. When you return, you'll find him waiting for you, this time with a heart over his head. That's when you can choose to make your relationship official. So, if you could only choose one, would you pick the thrill of Icarus's love, the rivalry of Nemesis, the calm of Moros, or the chaos of Ares? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know which romance path you'd choose first, or which one you connected with most.